Talk of the Town. I'm Robyn Zimmerman, along with Sheri Nixon. She is with Keller Williams Realty in the luxury division. Welcome to Talk of the Town.
It's so nice to be
I know.
here.
I think you've been on the real estate program.
Yes.
This is our first time
Yes,
on Talk of the Town.
I'm on the real estate show a
Yes.
lot. It's nice to be on Talk of the Town.
It's great to have you, and we're going to talk specifically about kind of some rules and regulations and policies and what makes this market different
Yes.
for a buyer and a seller.
Right.
So
right.
It's not just about beach and tennis and golf when people are looking.
Right, it's not. I mean, we do have amazing beaches and tennis, and we do have those things that get people here as vacationers. Yet, as you know, we have a vibrant, amazing community with culture and art and charities. Yet, a lot of times people aren't seeing the communities because they're behind gated, behind gates. And a majority of our homes are behind gates, and that is one thing that is different. I mean, you can't get in if you're just a normal buyer.
Right.
And two, we don't have signs, you know,
Right.
and so many places have signs.
And that is very unique, isn't it?
It's
to not have
unique.
real estate
Yes,
signs.
yes. I have so many realtor friends in other places, and they have to buy, stacks of signs and put them up
Right.
and take them down. We don't have that, so it does mean that people have to depend on a realtor more.
Right. And so at closings, it's the buyer and the seller usually aren't at the closing.
No.
So how does all that
Right.
work?
So we are an attorney closing state, and even different than our island compared to even upstate, we have where the buyer has their attorney and the seller has their attorney. And many times, maybe if it's an attorney closing state, they still share an attorney where we have different attorneys. So they're not at the table together. And
So the attorneys are there, but
the attorneys are at their, one is in their office and the other is their office. So, and two, most people aren't even here for closings because
That's true.
so many are second homes. But even if people are here and you're both there, it's not a thing where you're going to be at the same table. Documents have to exchange and money has to
Right.
exchange. So you don't get that key right away.
Right. So back to this area, and particularly Hilton Head, there are just a lot of unique rules and policies that are
Yes.
so different
They
than other
are.
places.
Yes.
And so I guess you
have-
go to your realtor,
Yes,
and they'll
yes.
explain.
Yes, because we also have the South Carolina Vacation Rental Act. So that was set in place so we didn't kick renters out right in the middle of a stay. So you have to honor 90 days of rentals after you close. So if you're buying a beach home,
Okay.
you have to make sure that you honor 90 days. Even if you're going to live in that yourself later, you do have to honor those rentals. So that's different too.
That's anything else that we haven't talked about that's different in this
Yes.
particular area.
Well, I just think that the difference of our community is that it's not just about, a lot of people say that when they came here, people didn't talk about what did you do for a living. They talk about what
true.
do you enjoy.
That's true.
And we have so much to enjoy, and we don't have the traffic and all of that
Right.
that keeps people home. We have people that go out into the community, so we're selling a lifestyle for sure.
I like that. You're selling a lifestyle. That's so true. People really don't care what you
Right.
did.
Right.
It's more about where you are now.
Yes.
And what this third chapter or third act of your life, and really what will make you happy, what will bring you joy.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's not a typical Southern town where they say, who's your daddy and bless your heart. I mean, it really is a thing where people care that it doesn't matter where you're from. They're happy that you're here now, and they're excited to have you there. Right. So that's always a great thing.
Very good. So to find you, we go to SheriNixonTeam.com.
Yes, that's my website.
That's your
Yes,
website.
yes.
And then you also have an email address.
Yeah.
And of course phone number. But you, Sheri Nixon with Keller Williams Luxury Division.
Yes.
So nice to have you with us.
I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah, some good tips.
Yeah, thank
that
you.
Most people probably didn't know
I
why
know.
we're unique and different.
Exactly, and they always expect to be get their keys right at the closing table.
Right.
So they have to know, they have to wait.
Right, and other things too that are very different.
Right.
Thanks, Sheri, for being with us. Appreciate it.